So you just let it sit,
Yeah.
and it increases that much.
That's the best thing to do.
Can you understand why someone would be skeptical?
Yes,
for doing this? You were skeptical.
I was skeptical. It sounded too good to be true, but a lot of people have signed up. I've been one of them, and there are more and more people doing it. And I know a lot of people who have done it, and it's not just me. There are plenty of people that I can tell you about that have been doing it. Even bankers and even mortgage realtors, mortgage people, CPAs, attorneys, lawyers. They've looked into it, and it's all above board. There it is.
So for the average viewer who wants to take that first step, what would you say is the first step to take?
Well, you have to have $2,600.
So no less. It's got to be at least
it's $2,600. That's where you start with. It used to be more, but now at the moment they're $2,600, and you need somebody to recommend you. And if you have any more questions, feel free to call me. I can tell you about my experience and where those Swiss banks are, obviously in Switzerland.
Wow. So, is it difficult to open an account?
No, not at all.
It's not.
No, if you have $2,600, you just write a check and send them a check. If you want to invest more, you're most welcome to. You can transfer that like a normal transfer, with a wire transfer. You get your monthly statements. The yield is available to you on a monthly basis. And for instance, if you have $10,000, 5% of that will be $500. You're starting with making $500 within the first month already.
So do these come in monthly checks? How do you get this money back?
It's as you wish. Yes, as you wish. It will be put automatically onto your account, and every month you get your statement, just like a CD here. And if you decide to do anything with that money, you just write them an email, give them a call, identify yourself. They'll make an identification test, with your social security number, passport, driving license, ID, password, what have you. And once you would do at any other merchant here, and once you've identified yourself as being the person you are, you can tell them what you want to do. And do remember that as soon as you bring in the money into the United States, if you have some transfer here, this will be taxable as income tax.
So it's taxable in the United States?
Yes, as income, if you bring it in here.
Okay.
As long as it remains in Switzerland, it's tax-free.
Okay, unless it's under a certain amount, right? But no, we're talking about $2,600.
$2,600, yeah.
So how does this help the private business?
Well, that was their primary objective, is to help small and middle-sized businesses that might be stressed as far as their financial situation is concerned. Local banks not having a particular interest in small companies, in small accounts, companies meeting an expensive challenge and not having enough, of their own capital. So that's basically the reason for this financial help and support that the Swiss bank is offering their clients to be able to grow their own income and then be able to meet the challenges that their business may have. Furthermore, it's a very nice retirement plan for the employees of a company. You start it up at $2,600, and then you can add as much as $50 a month or $100 a month, whatever you can afford, and you just let it grow and compound, and you'll be able to retire at 49 and a half like I did, if you want to do that.
Okay, and I understand that you brought a graph with you.
Yes, I brought a graphic, which
we're going to put that up on the screen, and tell us basically what we're seeing. Okay,
that's a chart that I did myself. Now, this is not an official document from the bank. That's something I did. That's the performance that my account had since 1999. On the left, you will see the percentage goes from 1 to 7% on the left. That's the monthly yield. And then you'll see the performance on the monthly basis, the interest rates that my account got since 1999. You also see the dip in September. That was 9/11, of course. But even in 9/11, were practically all financial institutions.
It's still 2% for the month, right?
Yeah, 192, which is still excellent for that month. And you see a very positive trend. I just see that January is actually going out of the screen. That was a very good month.
So 2007,
it looks good. It looks good. The economy is taking off very well. January was actually 7.04. That was the interest. I always look forward to the end of the month because that's when I get my statement, and it's very exciting.
Okay. So what can you share with us to achieve this, to be 50 years old and retired? Because I would imagine it takes some planning, some smart decision making.
Well, I've been looking after other people all my life, their businesses, and securing jobs and helping companies with their issues. And you know, I think it comes around in life. If you try to do good, if you try to help other people, maybe you will come into something positive in your own life. Don't only think of yourself. Think of your community. Think of helping other people, and the community and the people will help you. I think that's the main thing. And don't scam, don't con, don't lie. There's just too much of that in the world, especially in America at the moment. I think that's how you can achieve something in life.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
You're most welcome, John.
I think this is very insightful information. I wanted to ask also for a college student who have a lot of money, you know, like myself,
Sure.
who doesn't have $2,600 to start off with.
Of course.
Where do we go? What would be a good step to take?
Okay. Well, I think for a student like I was myself, and I've got two at home, it's important to think of the future. Set a goal in your life. That's what I did. Everything I wanted to achieve in life, sometimes be quite modest things as well, but whatever I wanted to achieve, I did achieve. I did what was necessary to achieve that, and I worked very hard at it. And I think that's important for students as well. Don't try to trick the system. Be honest, be hardworking, be faithful to what you're doing and to yourself. Work hard at it, and for every buck you earn, put 10 cents aside if you can. And do it as soon as possible. And do 2 jobs if you can. Do 3 jobs. Work hard when you're young. That's good for you. And you will accumulate, you'll get to know people. You'll have new opportunities. You'll gain experience. That's what employers are looking for people with experience, with character. So that's what you will gain when you're young, and you want to use that capital the best you can. And set yourself aims. You might buy, fix something, sell it, you know, try to make a little bit of money here and there where you can, put a little bit of it aside. Do yourself something good as well, once in a while, you know, take out your girlfriend or buy yourself new tires, whatever, you know, enjoy a little bit of your income, but do try to put something aside. And one day, if you've got your 2,600 together, it'll be a big moment, a big incentive to you. To know that this is going to be your future, and you can do something with that money that you didn't think was really readily available or possible before.
And you are not a rep for this company?
No, I'm not.
Again,
absolutely
right?
not. I must specify this. There's no financial advantage for me to recommending the Swiss bank. I haven't mentioned the name of the Swiss bank. I'm not a representative. I'm only a client of this company, and I've told you my experience with them.
And don't you find that when people focus on their strengths rather than trying to make all their weaknesses, you know, even out, when they focus on their strengths the most, that's when they succeed?
Yes, definitely. That's absolutely true. We are individuals. We all have different talents, whatever they may be. And sometimes one loses faith in one's ability. That's happened to me. It's happened to a lot of people that I know. You start doubting yourself and wondering, am I doing the right thing? Am I taking the right turns in life? And I think what's so important for the young people especially is don't miss any opportunity. Whatever opportunity is out there, try it out. You know.
So jump on it while you get a chance,
on it,
right?
Get it, go get it. Take every opportunity that you have that is given to you, and there's a lot there. Just don't go, you know, through life blind and fixed on a preconceived idea. Change your location, change your surroundings, change the people you know.
Don't be afraid of risks.
Absolutely. Be aware of risk. I mean, there's no, you know, don't be silly.
Right.
But if there's usually less risk in novelty than one expects.
Yeah, I've seen that those who take risks seem to have some of the biggest success.
That can be. I mean, you don't want to jump off a bridge to see what it's like.
No, not that kind of risk. Not that kind of risk.
That's too much of a risk. But like I said, opportunities. You know, if something comes along, don't be too careful. Don't say, oh, what if? Try it out. Try it out. You'll always be able to get out. But in any case, you'll be gaining some experience. And one opportunity leads to the next. And don't be afraid of failure. I fail often, and my failures had consequences for other people. So this was important. Failure was not wanted. And, you know, you have to learn from that. And don't be afraid of failure. And there's always something good behind every failure. There's always a silver lining in whatever cloud there may be out there. There's something better behind something bad.
But why would you want to share this with people? Why wouldn't you want to just keep it to yourself?
It's fascinating. I think that life is an adventure. As far as I'm concerned, we have a one-way ticket. We have a quite limited amount of time here. Once you reach 50, you've noticed that you've gone more than halfway, and you think back and at all the opportunities and what you've done and what you've accomplished and where you want to go still. And like I said, today at 50, you're still fit. You've got a long way to go. You've got so much opportunity, and life isn't over at 50. So why not, you know, meet challenges, start off whatever you would like to do, and don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of risk. Try it out.
Well, I hope at 50 I can retire as well.
I wish it on you.
So thank you very much for coming today.
You're most welcome.
Today.
Thank you for having me, John.
Very insightful information.
Thank you very much.